Hi and welcome back to my channel for another art journaling video. Today I'm creating a super easy art journal page with Brushos and embossing. I'm working in my mini envelope art journal and I will link up a how-to video how I make these journals in the top right corner info box of the video screen. I have adhered 2 pieces of old book paper to my pages. And here you see me stenciling with VersaMark, and I will add embossing powder to the stencil pattern in white and then heat set it with my heat tool. The stencil is from Stamplorations. When I have heat set everything, I go in with the Brushos and I just sprinkle them all over the page and then spritz them with water. And when you use the Brushos, you don't need much powder. A little goes a really long way, and you will see it later how many pigment there will be left on my page when I clean the embossed areas. Unfortunately, I missed to turn off the autofocus of my camera, but I will do this later in the video. If you're interested in close-up images of the finished project, you will always find a link to my blog where I have photos. I hold the spray bottle far away from my page because when you are too close and spritz it with water, it will blow away all your pigments and it will go everywhere. So I go higher up to avoid that. And here you see that I have cleaned almost everything from the leftover powders. They are completely dry now, and I use a brush and just water and re-wet the embossed areas, and then I dip off the excess. It takes a while to clean off all the areas. That's the reason why I cut the most of it out, but it's really easy. For my main images on the page, I want to use 2 butterflies, a smaller and a bigger one. And I'm using the butterfly trio from Rubber Dance for that. I use the smallest and the middle one, and I have embossed the image with black powder to watercolor paper, and I color it in really quickly also with the powders. In case you don't know what Brushos are water-soluble pigments, and they have a really high intensity, and you can go really messy with them, but they are super fun and you can create very interesting backgrounds. And I will link my Brusho playlist to the top right corner info box so you can check out more videos with Brushos. I'm adding some splatters to my page. I used black acrylic ink, and here I use some gold ink. I want to create something for my butterflies to sit on, so I go through my stash and pick out some leftover papers. These are inked up. I believe it's a spray ink background, and the other I am picking is a distress oxide background. It's just what I had in my stash and what I think matches the pages. I also put some old book paper in between, and then I glue the paper strips down with just some simple craft glue. Of course, I want to add some stamping to the page, and my most favorite stamp is that stitching stamp from our Grungy Border stamp set. It matches almost every background, I think, and especially when you have some collaging on top. and here I just stamp it randomly to my paper strips. Matching the stitching stamps, I am picking some black thread and arrange it onto the page, and then I glue the butterflies on top. I use a thick layer of glue because of the thread and to hold everything in place. To finish the page up, I add just some more texture with one of our collage elements, and I add also a title to the page and cut off the paper strips. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I hope you see us next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!